That would probably be the salmon sperm facial.
I've got props.
Glass skin,
Yeah.
all right? I want it, I need it in my life.
And the red carpet events for me are really, really exciting.
Like a blanket for your face, just looks after you.
And we know that we're going to tick that off our list of
let's just
things that we're
stay
not
away
going to
from
do.
that, yeah.
We're going to stay away from that. Well, hello and welcome to another episode of Style Arcade's podcast. Thank you for joining us. If you love your beauty and skincare, then you're definitely in the right place for this episode, because I am joined by two wonderful experts who are going to guide you, give you tips and tell you just about how they got started. Now, of course, we know the lovely Nicholas Nicola. We've got the founder of Allertons. You've been on the podcast before. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Allertons, of course, is the destination for beauty and hair here in Leeds.
Yeah.
And I am joined by celebrity makeup artist, the wonderful Sally Rowe, and founder of Sally Rowe Beauty.
Hi there, you okay?
Yes, I am. Honestly, I cannot wait to pick your brains, because there's so much that we need to dive in this topic. And I know the people who are watching and listening cannot wait to hear what you've got to say. But first up, like every podcast that we do here on Style Arcades, we like to break the ice and get you to open up. We've got our 4 questions here for you. Sally, would you like to choose one of the cards first? We've got 1, 2, 3 and 4.
2.
2, okay. If you want to take it and tell me what that question is.
What's the most bizarre beauty product or treatment you have tried, and was it worth it?
Oh, I'm intrigued. I bet there's a lot that you have tried over the years.
That would probably be the salmon sperm facial.
Wow.
That is, yeah.
You've tried that?
Yeah, that was bizarre.
What was that
Absolutely
like?
bizarre. It was just, it just made you very lumpy and then went to nothing. It didn't do anything. I think it's just another, for me, it's a fad.
And what is that supposed to do? Is it supposed to...
Plump, hydrate, reduce fine lines and wrinkles, all that kind of stuff. But no, it didn't make any difference.
So the weird part was it having it done, or the sperm itself?
It did the look of it afterwards.
Right, okay, gross.
The actual treatment, you don't really, it's just the same as anything else really, with anything with needles. And it was the lumps. It looked like you had frog spawn underneath your skin, like loads of little lumps.
Remember those things you used to have at school? That 6 needles thing for your, is it a bit like that?
Yes, that's it.
Yeah. But all over your face.
All over your face.
Gross, yeah.
Yeah. Not
Well,
quite.
I'm glad it actually went down, because you're looking absolutely fantastic. And we know that we're going to tick that off our list of
let's just
things that we're
stay
not
away
going to
from
do.
that, yeah.
We're going to stay away from that. Lovely. All right. Okay. So we have got 1, 3 and 4.
All right. I'll take number 3.
Okie dokie. There you go.
All right, let's have a look. What's your guilty pleasure when you're off duty and not working? All right, well, firstly, I'm always working, but Judge Judy. Yeah.
Is that still on?
It's on all day, every day.
And what do you love about Judge
I just
Judy?
love everything about it. And the good thing is when it finishes on one channel, it starts on the next channel. So you can literally watch it all day now on my laptop and my tea, and yeah.
I am finding out so much more about you, Nick,
I
than
dress boring and
I
I watch Judge Judy.
ever
Yeah.
knew. Right, well, Judge Judy, if you are watching
good.
or
It
listening
is
to
great.
this podcast, this is your #1 fan. And I've got to say, I am a fan of both of you, because I love what you do. I love this industry. It is a big topic right now, the beauty industry, and it's changed a lot. You know, we're in 2026, and I think since like the past 5-10 years, we've seen that change. What has it been like for you guys, Nick?
Yeah. Well, the landscape has completely changed. I mean, inflation has pushed the price of everything up. What clients are asking for, client expectations fueled by social media and all that kind of stuff. So we need to be even better than we ever have been, because what clients want, need, and feel like they can achieve, the expectations are now stratospherically high, that we have to cater for all of that.
What are they asking for more?
So it used to be 5-10 years ago, what was called an ombre, which would be quite a harsh blend. Now it's all like balayage, which is a French word for basically painting on. So it's more natural and blended. That's the main thing in hair that's changed. And obviously the advancement in hair treatments and scalp treatments and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, like Sally was saying, trends come and go. And it's up to us to just give people what they're asking for and guide them in the right direction.
And you must be guiding people all the time in what you do with Sally Rowe Beauty and also makeup itself. I feel now more than ever, we're hearing this kind of enhanced natural beauty. Is it the case that you're seeing like less is more?
Absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. I feel like, I mean, I'm an advocate for it. I've stopped using anything. So I don't have Botox or anything anymore. I think a lot of my clients that I've seen, I mean, I've even had people have breast implants removed now, which is common, and the lip fillers dissolved. So yeah, it is all about more natural, definitely.
And it feels like we're going towards that more radiant look. People are wanting to be a bit more fresh-faced. I mean, I've got to say, you know, I've lived through the 90s and the noughties, and I've loved a lot of eyeliner in my time and a lot of like really dark eyeshadow. Is there that move again that you're seeing?
Absolutely. I think everybody wants more of a snatched, fresher, lifted look now. And yeah, they've moved away from the heavy eyeshadows, definitely. And the eyeliners.
I love that word, snatched.
Right.
It actually feels like it's moving, like snatchy. So when it comes to beauty, we talked about kind of your lashes that you are the go-to. What do you think is worth the hype outside of that kind of thing? I mean, you've got loads of different products at
I've got
Allertons.
props.
Oh, amazing.
I brought props.
You can come again.
Yeah. So, stuff that's worth the hype, retinoids, 100%. Retinol itself is an ingredient, a cosmetic ingredient invented in the 50s. And people used to have something called retinol face, where the skin was tight and red and shiny because it causes irritation. Technology has advanced an awful lot since then. So now we have things retinoids, and here's a Skin Rocks version. And you would step up in strength, and it helps to increase cellular turnover, helps to decrease blemishes, helps to increase the health, thickness of the skin, reduce fine lines and wrinkles, increase collagen production. So you have to be patient with it, and you have to use it religiously, and make sure you protect your face during the day with SPF and vitamin C. But retinoids is something that's definitely worth the hype.
So retinoids is something that you would put on at the start of the day, not
No, nighttime.
Oh, nighttime.
Nighttime only. Because the way it works, it can make your skin sun sensitive.
Right.
So you need to wear SPF and vitamin C during the day. They protect your skin from oxidative stress, which is called, and effects of UV radiation. And the retinoid would work at nighttime to renew your skin.
I love that. Right. That's going down
Yep.
on my shopping list.
Yep.
I like that. We'll talk about Caroline because I'm really interested in Caroline and Skin Rocks coming to Allertons. In terms of things like skincare, how important is it for skincare and makeup to work together hand in hand?
So important. I mean, without your skin prep and your hydration, your makeup won't sit correctly anyway. And if you're not exfoliated and, you know, you've really hydrated your skin, it can be a really difficult task to help your makeup stay.
Because I imagine then, like the whole, like the smoothness of a foundation coming on, you're going to really like struggle with patches.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, so it's a really nice, you know, the two work with each other really well.
Now, we know you like your trends. So with the salmon spur, I'm still not over that one. I'm still not over it. Beauty trends, what one would you like to see maybe come back? Because there's a lot of them we could ditch.
Oh, my favourite era was definitely the 80s supermodel grunge kind of big hair and like really smoky, pale lips, smoky eyes, pale lips. Definitely that would be a good comeback.
I feel you're rocking that a little bit today with you. The pale lips and the smoky eye there. So yeah, I think I'd like that to come back.
That's pretty cool.
It is. It just feels a bit.
Helena Christian, like, you know, the grungy eyes and the big hair.
And she still looks
absolutely
she's amazing,
yeah.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Well, I've got some more beauty dilemmas for you. I'm going to move to the word that I'm hearing all the time, glass skin.
Yeah.
All right. I want it. I need it in my life. How do I get it?
So you have to be very, very careful. So anything cosmetic on your face, so the finish of it, should be done with makeup rather than skincare. you do not want to strip your skin barrier and exfoliate it so much that it's shiny, because all you're doing is taking all of the moisture and all the resilience out of your face.
And that's what we're constantly seeing, though.
Yeah,
On Instagram,
absolutely, yeah.
you're just seeing these sheens,
Yeah.
like mirrors.
But that should be achieved with foundation, sprays, powders, finishing products, not with skincare. You know, you can make your skin as hydrated and smooth as you can, but don't over exfoliate or over treat it to the point where it's red raw and smooth like that. That's just the wrong way to go.
So that's basically what you were saying, Sally. It is more about the hydration rather than you looking for that shine. And to be fair, you know, quite a few years ago, we were blotting our face down and not even having the shine. I remember investing in loads and loads of powder just to look matte.
Yeah, all those little sheets you used to get.
Oh, yeah.
And
Do you remember those?
It's soca powder.
Like a little booklet, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then we were like that. Oh, I feel like they should bring them back.
Yeah, they should.
Like blast from the past. Yeah. You're taking me back. Well, let's dive into you guys now, because obviously it's great to have you both here on the podcast because you have a wealth of experience between you both. And you both come from different sides of the industry, really. And they kind of merge together really, really well. What about yourself, Sally? How did you get into makeup artistry and beauty? Where did it all start?
Well, it started, I was about 14, I was modelling. I used to be a model when I was younger, and I used to like have photo shoots, and then the makeup artists would create looks on me. I'd go home and then recreate. I'd dip into my sister. My sister used to do door-to-door Avon, and I used to dip into her Avon kit and like, she'd go mad, but I'd recreate the looks on my face. So I learned very, very early on how to blend an eyeshadow. And that is something that I've really been able to take with me throughout my career.
Wow. That is a great technique to learn from that,
Yeah.
you know, 14 years
Especially
old.
when we didn't really wear makeup then. But yeah, I picked that up really early.
Gosh, it's like the start of what you see now with people when they're on YouTube and kind of trying it out. You were doing it before all of those.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And here you are today. And Allertons, I mean, I've got to say big congratulations.
Well, thank you.
12 years
12
you
years.
celebrated.
Yeah.
Amazing event you put on.
Great, thank you
People
very much.
queuing around the corner.
Yeah.
I was one of them. You do have like some celebrities coming through your doors. I know
Yeah.
you care about all your clients, but
we treat everybody the same.
I spied Lisa Riley, and
Yeah,
because
she was
Lisa
there.
Riley, she's
Yeah.
a big fan, isn't she?
Yeah, she's a very regular client of ours, yeah.
Yeah. And no stranger to celebrities yourself. You literally do so many celebrity photo shoots, red carpets. What has been, you know, a key moment for you in that kind of area?
Do you know what? It's quite a vast. It's a vast question, I think, because it's all exciting. It's all exciting. The red carpet events for me are really, really exciting. But then again, TV and stage, everything's the same. It all just kind of blends into one. So I'm just busy behind the scenes.
I know. And creating the brand, Sally Rowe Beauty. What inspired you to create that? Because that's a big move.
Well, it was because of all the makeup looks that I did, and it was always something missing from the lashes. So I'd create all these gorgeous makeup looks, and then you'd be stuck with the a particular lash, and your favourite from whatever ranges that you used, and there was just never what I wanted, and so yeah, that's where it came from, I think.
I mean, honestly, that's great. If it's not doing and serving you right, go out and make it. And how does that kind of develop? Because you've got a range of that now, haven't you?
Mm-hmm. Well, I think what started me off, I was asked to collab with somebody, a lash company, and put my name to a few lashes. And then what happened was I used to wear a lash 10 years ago from a massive company, and it was the only lash I could wear. It was quite a short lash, and it got discontinued. So for 10 years in my career, I had never wore lashes because I couldn't find a lash that was short enough, not big. I didn't like big lashes, and that's all you could ever get. So I designed my own lash, And that was the first lash that I ever designed. And yeah, that's massive now.
Right. All her lashes have got different names of like women, but they are women that you know who are close friends of you and some
So who's Ava then?
celebrity clients. Yes.
Ava, she's nobody actually. So I just love it because she's a 3/4. I gave her the shortest name I could find that I actually love.
Right.
Oh, see, I like that.
Okay.
Now, there's a Kim.
Kimberly Marsh.
Right.
Catherine.
Tilsley.
What was it like when they found out about you naming them after them? And did they stick to their own lashes?
Do you know, I've got to say, and this is honestly, Kim is so proud of her Kimberly lash, and she wears it. She will not wear any other lash. She wears it on stage, red carpet, day to day. I mean, it's quite a dramatic lash, but she's got massive eyes, Kim, so she can take it. And she wears that lash religiously. She will not swerve. And if she has got none left, if she's on tour, guaranteed she's like phoning me, send me some lashes backstage, you know.
I love that, honestly. And also,
And the glue as well.
you know that you've got it right if
They love
Yes,
it. Yeah.
Style Arcades, your gateway to luxury style. Subscribe for insights from the world's most coveted brands and be the first to be notified on new episodes. Subscribe today.
they're going to get some advice from you.
All right, cool.
So, 12 years
Yeah.
with Allertons. You're on the beginning of your journey. Well, it's been going for a while, but you're still starting the journey.
Baby.
What kind of advice would you give to Sally, really, about building brands?
Well, I'm a geek when it comes to business and stuff like that because I'm not a hairdresser, I'm not a beautician. Everything I do is numbers and passion. So those are the two things. Those are my two biggest things. Do what you're passionate about. I know it's cliche. And the phrase, again, I know we're into retro phrases today, but take care of the pennies and the pounds take care of themselves. Mm-hmm. So everything you do has to be profitable. Everything that you do has to make sense. And then just stick at it. Passion, financial literacy, and you can't go wrong.
You've definitely got the passion, especially from kind of that backstory that you said. Mm-hmm. I do think building a business is challenging in so many different ways. And I think yourself, it's been challenging in a personal way. And I hope you don't mind me mentioning it, but, you know, most recently you've had like one of the hardest things that anyone has had to face happen to you personally. Tell us a little bit about that and how you manage navigating a brand and trying to overcome something like that, because I just don't know how you can do that.
Yeah, so sadly I lost my son in November 2024 and it's still very raw. And the business had only just started, and before it was pretty much a business. And now it's become my purpose. So it's, I think, you know, the hardest part every day is getting up and moving forward. But I think I believe that Oliver's with me. That's my son, Oliver. And he, I think he carries me forward, and I just want to make him proud. So it gives me a focus, and, you know, growing the business is something that gives me something more to, you know, focus on rather than the grief, which is the other side of it.
And that's a really
so
big
it's like
thing.
a double-sided sort
To be able to do that, to kind of like keep going when at times you mustn't have wanted to.
Yeah.
But I think that's testament to anybody who's listening to this and watching to this, because, you know, we struggle, don't we, in different times in our life at different levels. And I think to see you kind of meeting that, but using it kind of like in a way that I'm doing this for you, is something, you know, that maybe other people can take from that.
Yeah, I think it's important to show up for yourself. You still, you know, you need to keep going, even when you feel like you just want to crumble and, you know, fade away. I think it's important to keep going and showing up for yourself.
And there's loads of things that you've got coming up with Sally Rowe Beauty and forwarding the brand, haven't you?
Yes, I've got some exciting stuff coming up.
She's keeping tight lips.
Yeah, she is.
She is. Cards to the chest. Oh my gosh. I'm going to come back to you with Caroline Huon, because she was at your lovely 12-year anniversary event. We have seen one of Skinrock's products.
Yeah.
She's a skincare guru, and she came to your event, which is amazing.
And she's the skincare goddess. And we are very happy and very grateful that her and her team came to our party.
Yeah. What's your favourite product? We know you've talked about the
That one, yeah. So my favourite product, and one of my favourite products ever, is the support oil. So something you put on at night time, again, for me, helps with any kind of redness, irritation, hydration, smoothing, just like a blanket for your face. It just looks after you. And
I love that analogy.
Yeah.
Makes you
Your
feel
skin is
cozy.
absolutely gorgeous.
Well, thank you very much.
Glowing.
What about microneedling?
Yeah, microneedling, microdermabrasion. So microneedling is one of those things that is low tech but works. Tricks your skin into thinking it's being damaged, so your skin creates more collagen to repair itself and thus makes it more plumper and smoother. So it's just one of those things that just works. But
You had that.
Every 30 days. It's the best thing you can have done.
yeah,
I've not had that yet.
The best thing for your skin.
Amazing.
yeah,
Only because, to me, the whole thought of like the word needles makes me think it's going to be painful. And when you see their faces afterwards, it's a bit scary looking.
yeah. Retro phrase number 3,
Yeah.
pain is beauty. You know, that's another one. But also, again, it's just one of those things that works. And yeah, it's needles, but it's not invasive. You
So
don't,
they're not going straight in
no,
like it.
it's called microchanneling. So they're making very, very tiny micro punctures, but you don't bleed. It's not actually an injection of any kind. So for somebody that wants really, really good results, but maybe squeamish or doesn't want any injections or anything harsher than that, then it's perfect.
And what do you find with the results then? Does it feel quite instant that you know after having that done?
No, I think it takes about a good 5 days.
Yeah.
You've got to be really careful with SPF and, you know, going in the sun and everything else afterwards, you know, for a good 2 weeks, isn't it?
Yeah.
You have to be really careful. But the results, it's transformed your skin. It really does. I have quite porous skin, pitted skin, I think they call it. And it really helps with that, as well as the hydration. Very important.
I like the idea now of these non-surgical procedures that we can have like that, because there's a lot of people, I think, online at the moment that are going under the knife again.
Yeah.
And, you know, I
Younger
think,
and younger.
yeah, and I think I'd do anything to avoid that. The hooded eyes thing, especially with the midlife age, there's a lot of women now that are going for those lift. I think they're called, is it blef?
Yeah, blepharoplasty.
Yeah. Is there a way that you can transform a hooded eye with makeup?
Absolutely. You don't need to have the blef, is it? The blef,
Yeah.
you call it? There's so many ways you can do it. So one way is to directly look into the mirror if you want a flick. And people that, you know, for years, people say, I've got a hooded eye, I can't have a flick, it'll disappear into the crease. Well, it's not actually true. You can look directly into the mirror and carve out your flick over the crease, and it still creates that gorgeous lifted snatch look. So, and the other way is to put your eyeshadow where your socket line is, just above the socket line. So it lifts everything. So your eyes automatically just look lovely, lifted and bigger.
See, I think that's something that people probably don't do because they think that would accentuate the hoodie thing. So you're lifting it above there.
Yeah. Because what it is with the hooded eye, you have no movable part of the lid. It's like that movable bit is really, really limited. So it's almost like you've got this lower brow bone coming straight down over the eye. And so you need to accentuate that as much as you can. And makeup is magic, honestly.
Talking about the midlife, we'll get into that point of, you know, menopausal skin, you know, kind of the way that the menopause and perimenopause affects your hair.
Yeah.
And, you know, dryness, thinning. What kind of things would you suggest that, you know, Allertons do, because your hairdressers are incredible and completely on it with products. What would you say?
Prop number 3.
Oh,
My third and final prop. So scalp serum. So we've been selling this by the bucket load, and we noticed all of a sudden we were selling millions of them. And I called L'Oreal and asked them, and basically it's a combination of things. People being more aware of the effects of menopause and perimenopause, but also GLP injections, which can cause hair thinning and hair loss.
GLP, so that is the
Ozempic,
yeah.
Wegovy, and all that
Yeah,
kind of stuff can cause hair loss, and then suddenly we're selling millions of these. So what something like this will do is help to strengthen the anchor of holding your hair into the follicle and increasing the growth phase of the hair so that there's more in your scalp at any one time. There's only so much you can do other than, for example, like everything, nutrition, and again, you are what you eat and all of that, but something like that would really, really help.
Now, you're saying oil there. I'm imagining, again, is that like an evening product that you'll just do before?
You can use it both,
Yeah.
But you'd apply it to your scalp and not to your hair itself.
So you're not going to get really
not at
kind
all.
of like greasiness going on.
No.
Oh, lovely. Your props are great.
Thanks.
Absolutely.
I tried to colour coordinate them as well. Like my shirt with the bottle and that with that, you know.
See, you are very stylish.
I try.
You lied before.
I'm just modest.
Well, I did. We are wrapping up our podcast, but I'm not going to let you go just yet, because if you are a lover of the podcast, you will know we finish with some quick fire questions.
Right, ready.
Ready? Okay, right. I'm going to go to Sally first for yours. All right. Shopping spree or spa day? Oh, spa day. I agree.
Definitely.
Smoky eye or statement lips?
Smoky eye, 100%.
I can tell. You're rocking it. Primer or setting spray?
Setting spray.
Oh, that was a quick answer. But yeah, I suppose you may want to keep all that makeup on if you've done it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
All right, that was easy. Are you ready for yours?
I'm ready.
Okay. Coffee or champagne?
Coffee.
Gym session or yoga retreat?
Gym session.
I know that. I've seen
Yeah.
his Instagram. Texting or voice note?
Texting. Never, ever send me a voice note. Ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I could have sent you a voice note. I love voice notes.
I would just ignore it completely.
You would
Like,
ignore
no,
me?
I would ignore everybody.
I'm ignoring him right now.
Yeah, good.
Well, that is interesting. Honestly, I could have chatted for ages with you both, but thank you so much for your advice, your tips, our laughter. And that's it from this episode of Style Arcade's podcast. I hope you've enjoyed it just as much as I have. And if you want to see any more, then do go on to our YouTube site, go on to Amazon, go on to Spotify. You will find all of them right there, so you can scroll back and listen to our other wonderful guests. I will see you next time. Don't forget to give us a follow on Instagram at Style Arcades Podcast. And in the meantime, stay stylish.